correction from now. So we get a lot of questions, a lot of calls and messages and everything like that. Everybody talks about these bulletproofing on the 6 liters. You know, it's just a term that this engine has kind of picked up over the years. You know, which there's a lot of different variables when it comes to it. You know, we have like a baseline thing that we do, and you can go, you know, pretty much from mile to mile with it. When people talk bulletproofing, when we talk bulletproofing, pretty much what we're doing is we're going in, typically the trucks have balloon head gaskets, putting pressure in the cooling system. We do all the preliminary checks and everything, and kind of go over what the vehicle has been done to it before and what needs done to it now to make it more reliable. That's kind of the whole reasoning by going through the bulletproofing. So we get a lot of questions on pricing. Pricing's hard to do. It's hard to really give you a dead set pricing on. I mean, as of right now, you know, most of these on bottom line, you're talking $4,500 to $4,800. We do include a lot in that, and it's not just pull the heads off, clean them up front and back, and, you know, slap them on with a new set of gaskets. Every one that gets torn apart here, of course, the cab comes up on. We do all our visual inspections while we're taking it apart to check the valve train, check all the, you know, the heads, the valves, the push rods, look at the lifters and everything like that. So we can really go crazy with it, or we can kind of stick to the basics. It's all depend on your budget, on what you're looking to spend. No matter what, with that money that we're talking that we do these things for, you know, we use a lot of Ford OEM parts. Everything as far as repair-wise that goes back on this truck when we get done is Ford OEM stuff. Ford OEM head gaskets, put new intake gaskets, exhaust manifold gaskets. There's a donut ring, O-ring underneath the intake manifold, rear ring the injector, standpipes, dummy plugs, a lot of high pressure oil system updates. We check the fitting at the back of the pump. You know, there's so many things, and I mean, we have a laundry list. So if you guys really have any questions on exactly what entails on doing the so-called bulletproofing that everybody talks about with the 6.0s, that's a wide term and really hard to kind of narrow down on exactly what you need. You know, of course, now is the time to do some more performance-oriented stuff. While we're in here, we can upgrade the injectors, we can do stuff with the fuel system. You know, this truck actually had to get new heads. The heads were cracked. The truck was ran for a long time with blown head gaskets, overheated, and, you know, caused issues with the head. So this one actually got new heads, which isn't included in that base price line. That's why it can vary so much. You know, some of these trucks are the $4,500 to $4,800. Some trucks can get up close to 10 grand. Really just depends on how far you want to go with it and how much you do want done and how reliable you want it to be when we get done with it. So, you know, we're putting this thing back together. We got, you know, the new heads on. Everything's torqued down with the ARP studs, which of course is included in the kit. You know, we do some fuel upgrades and stuff like that with it. So, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, give us a call. You know, we'll send you over a full sheet, and then we'll give you a lot of options to go with while we're in there that makes it easier on your wallet later on down the road. And that's kind of what we're trying to do. And our reasoning behind the bulletproofing is to make these trucks reliable, make you spend the money one time and be done. Of course, there's always little things that can happen, but we try to just eliminate 90% of the problems while we're in there, so you don't have to worry about it later on. So give us a call, shoot us an email, Shane@outlawdieselmd.com, and try to get you guys set up.